Why majority of people are addicted to suffering? And I ask this question because a lot of people are addicted to suffering. They don't even know. They don't know why they're addicted to suffering. They don't know why they stay in the struggle. They don't know why they love the struggle. And I ask this again because my purpose is to help people become the ultimate version of themselves, to give them the tools and the blueprint to unlearn, to relearn, to reprogram their mind, to become more self aware, to learn how to master themselves so they can live a prosperous life without depending on everything outside of them to validate them. And I truly believe we owe it to ourselves to experience the best version of ourselves. We owe it to our loved ones so they can experience the best version of ourselves. And I say this because we only experience a small portion of our own capabilities because we don't put in the work to become the best version of ourselves. So I put this in chat GPT. And I do this because a lot of people don't want to put in the work. And I realize that a lot of people don't want to put in the work to better themselves. And it's a process and it's a lifetime process, but it's worth it. So I'm gonna read the response of the question I put: why majority of people are addicted to suffering. So the first addiction is the comfort in the familiar. For some, suffering is all they have known, and as strange as it sounds, it feels safer than the unknown. The brain can become conditioned to patterns of negative thinking or behavior, making it hard to break. Subconscious beliefs. People have limited beliefs. We all have limited beliefs, which we have to learn how to remove. People may carry deep rooted beliefs like I'm not worthy of happiness or life is supposed to be hard, and often instilled during childhood or from past experiences. These beliefs perpetuate cycles of self sabotage or acceptance of suffering as normal. Emotional addiction. This is a chemical response. Emotional states like anger, sadness, and stress trigger chemical reactions in the body. And over time, people can become chemically addicted to these emotion highs and their lows, craving the intensity when it's even painful to them. The fear of change. The fear of the unknown. Suffering can feel like a known enemy, while happiness or change might be seen as uncertain and intimidating. People may avoid actions that could free them from suffering because the idea of change feels more frightening than the pain they know. Cultural and societal conditioning. Many societies glorify the struggle and hardship, equating it with strength and perseverance. This can lead people to unconsciously glorify their own suffering or stay stuck in unhealthy situations, feeling that it's somehow noble or required for success. Attention and validation. People love receiving sympathy. So some people may unintentionally stay in suffering because it brings them attention, it brings them validation or support from others. They learn that talking about their problems or displaying pain earns care and concern, making it hard for them to break away from that pattern. And lastly, the fear of responsibility, avoiding accountability. Taking responsibility for one's happiness requires effort and self reflection. It's easier to blame external circumstances or other people for one's suffering than to face the discomfort of personal growth and change. So, if you need to replay this video, listen to it again and really evaluate yourself because some things might be holding you back that you're not aware of, and that's why your life is not changing. That's why you cannot become a better version of yourself. So take heed to this. Listen to it over again if you need to.